So the questions were, what are your two top priorities on taking office, and what will you do to get progress on those priorities? Something like that. Okay, good. There goes my 5 minutes. You know, my two top priorities really are what I've been expressing through the whole campaign. And in this format, I want to say a strong economy and good jobs. So my first priority as mayor is going to be working with the public sector and the private sector to get more jobs created in Santa Fe. And my second priority, and if I had time to do 3, 4, 5, I'd do some more, but my second priority is to get good jobs in Santa Fe, working with the private sector, members of the public sector. And I've put out a plan, and it's on the internet, and I think we have some copies here, 4,000 jobs in 4 years. And the reason that I did that is because being mayor, I've seen this community rally. I've seen the things that we're interested in doing. I've seen the things that we can do. And so the way you're going to accomplish this is from leadership through the mayor, working in collaboration with the state, with the county, with the school district, with the community college, with the new College of Santa Fe, with the small business community, even with the big business community that's here in town, to create these jobs. I put it into sectors and just made an estimate of how many jobs that we could create over the next 4 years. And almost everybody from these sectors that has looked at this has said, well, Mayor, you underestimated. We can do more than that. And I'm all for that. Because, again, we hear people at this luncheon talking about, I just got a job. You know, we have too high of an unemployment rate out there, and it's the thing we need to recover our economy. But in the media and the film industry, you know, I believe that we can create more jobs. We rescued the College of Santa Fe, which has an excellent film program, which has Garson Studios. The place could have been dark, could have been closed, could have lost the 70 or 80 professor jobs and support jobs we have there now. Instead, they're open because this community, the city, and the private sector rallied to rescue that college. And now they just landed the Soderbergh film, $60 million film that's going to get made in Santa Fe. And that will bring us jobs. There's all kinds of examples like that. We just brought Thor, part of the Thor production, to the Santa Fe airport. When I became mayor, we didn't have commercial airline service in Santa Fe. Now we do. I had to work with Santo Domingo Pueblo to get their clearance to fly over their airspace. We had to work with the Federal Aviation Administration. We had to address prairie dog issues with the environmental community. It wasn't an easy thing to do, but we did it, and now we have daily flight to Los Alamos, and now we have Thor renting hangar space at the airport, a $200 million movie coming to Santa Fe. And so I know that we can do this in that sector. On affordable housing, the hardest hit part of our economy has been in the housing market and the construction jobs. But the demand is still there for affordable housing. And the good news is that the price of housing has come down as the bubble burst in the real estate market. The bad news is it's still a little bit out of reach for working families in Santa Fe. But we just sat yesterday with the CDBG, Community Development Block Grant, and we talked to HomeWise and we talked to the Santa Fe Community Housing Trust about if we give $5,000, if we help, and it's an investment of $5,000, and we help a young woman that's got a job now and wants to buy her house in Santa Fe. She goes out and borrows $200,000, puts 10 guys to work building her house, or women, because that's possible too, building her house. But we, with a $5,000 public sector investment that we'll get back when she sells that house, we've leveraged maybe $200,000 into the economy. And the demand is there. HomeWise has a waiting list of 400. So with a program like this, we can soak up the affordable housing that may exist right now in Dale Bellum or other developments, and then we can spur home building and create jobs in that sector. In the green energy and sustainability, the county has created a green energy district so that people can get low interest or no interest loans to put energy efficiency, solar and wind on their home. As we help them with this and we help them finance that revolving loan program, then they can hire people, homeowners can hire people to put solar energy on their home and get these young solar startup companies in Santa Fe growing and creating jobs. In art, culture, and tourism. Was that my thing, Rita? Dang. You know, the other sectors that I've identified, public safety and infrastructure, art, culture, and tourism, and education. And I'd ask everybody to take a look at this, because I think the issue for this community is getting people back to work again. And we can do it in Santa Fe.